is Politically Erect. My name is Mike Grant, and when I hear that intelligence is a swear word in the Tea Party, I'm politically erect. For all the problems we Americans have, we may as well have crazy stripper girlfriends. Because Americans are crazy. We went from getting unlisted numbers to protect our privacy to Facebook, where we post pictures of our junk. And other countries have noticed. America's funniest videos used to be called Evidence of American Drunkenness in China. In fact, I'm a bit of a feng shui expert. In fact, I just feng the shui out of a client recently. The U.S., said the Bank of China. And it doesn't matter because no matter what America wants, our House of Representatives are going to give the highest bidder what they want. But intelligence is a bad word, so you can't argue with anybody that's a Republican. When someone says something dumb in the middle of the conversation, I'm like, oh my God, could you say that again, but this time into my phone? That was the stupidest thing I ever heard, and I want to make it my outgoing message. And they get mad at me. But buying someone else's viewpoint is not intelligence. Michelle Bachmann, for a tax attorney, she should be familiar with both sides of the accounting columns. When you take a tremendous handout from the government for your family business, that's called a government subsidy. Subsidy. That's what it's called. And, I just don't know that the House of Representatives need to keep bending over for industries that don't need any monetary help, like Michelle Bachmann, or big businesses like oil, health, energy. These are industries, not some single startup business. Industry equals multiple businesses. Think about it. There aren't any when there's not money around. Like big insurance. My doctor said, you're fine, but without health insurance, I don't want to see you again till you're dead. So now I have no health care, and my cumulative out-of-pockets are still beating the overall cost of having it. Because when I had it, it went up every single month, even if I didn't go to the doctor. Well, I don't need to be playing some kind of baccarat with a bunch of sick people and I'm in the same pool as them. In college, when I was trying to get a job with an advertising agency, and had I known that none of them would hire me till I grew a vagina, I never would have even bothered trying to get into advertising. But I wrote this very clever little skit. It's about an old man, sort of like Mr. Burns, walking around with his hands flopping, and he's a spry old man, and he says, I'm wireless. I'm wireless, he's telling everyone. And we cut to a picture of another man in bed, and he's got all these wires coming out of him, and he says, I'm not. And right before that, you may preempt that with copy that says something to the effect of, this man was exercising regularly, ate healthy, didn't smoke tobacco, all those things. And it's a great point that why aren't we all wireless? I get the cigarettes are addictive, but put the cheesecake down. Get off your ass and move. I'm sorry I'm not being very subtle. I'm not really sure of the definition of subtlety. Oh, wait a minute, I got it. You ask your friend for a couple of pennies. He says, no problem. You ask that same person for a 2-cent stamp, and they're like, fuck you. Those are gold. How dare you? You're unfriended. But I'll never know what that is. My autobiography is going to be called I Don't Have a Little Mouth. So, America, while you're posting your junk and videos of your very untalented children, post one for me too, would you? Send a message to your local congressperson, your state congressperson, your state representative, your local representative, the governor of your state, the president of the country, and just tell them how you feel, because the right wing is counting on complacency. The right wing only recommends postponing something when it's going to lose. Otherwise, they pounce. And they're going to lose the debt ceiling debate and the deficit debate. So if they want to push it off till Christmas, um, you know, I'm okay with that, because it seems like every strategy they have is a guarantee that we're going to see Obama in a second term. I would love to give you the websites and phone numbers for that, but since I'm such a world-renowned and loved comedian, I would have to do that for the zillions and zillions of zip codes across the whole globe. So be a good mensch and go on the internet and find it for yourself, would you? It'd be something nice to do for yourself and your neighbors and the people that can't do it, the people that have no voice. Kind of like most people wish I didn't. And I'm Mike Grant. This is Politically Erect, copyright MMXI by Artichoke Down. House of Representatives.